Well, another really hot day, and I was just going to go up the garden and just check, make sure everything had got water and weren't drooping. Thought I'd check in the tunnel, and look what I found. Right. Well, I know that we've got a big black toad that lives in the garden. We used to have a pond here, so I've not really seen many frogs in the garden for a long time, because we don't have a pond anymore. And I've just moved a few of these leaves to try and make things get a bit more light in. And look what I found. Sat in the core at the side of my cucumber. If you're eating slugs and them nasty snails, you are welcome. Whoops, there is he gone. There, I have disturbed him now. You can live in here. Nice Mr. Frog. I've got, I'm going to disturb him even more because I've got a, whoops, I've got a cucumber. Where's he gone now? There we are, he'll find himself a nice place. I've got a cucumber, well I've got two, but that bottom one I'm going to pick tonight for tea. There's quite a few more little ones, but this is a different variety. This was supposed to be a bush one. It's a funny bush, look how tall it's got. It hasn't really put out any side shoots much. It's got one here. Oops, sorry, it's got one here, but not an awful lot compared to that one that's wants to shoot side shoots out all the time, all over everywhere. It's, I'm going to have to go out of here now, it's getting a bit too hot, I can't breathe. But I will just show you the aubergines. Look at them 3 aubergine plants that I got from that nursery, garden centre type place. Look at them now. Never grown aubergines, so this is like new. I might have to move them slightly if they get taller. I don't even know how tall they grow. So this is a first for me, but they're very happy. You know, when I was telling you about marigolds, this one is the African marigold. It can grow into a really big bush. This one's a slightly smaller one. The ones we normally put round tomato plants are the little French ones like these. They don't grow, bushes don't grow very, very big. But that one must have sneaked in from somewhere. But I had a massive, great big bush at the side of the polytunnel at the allotment a few years back. And when I came back one morning, something had completely ate it, totally devastated it. And I thought slugs and snails wouldn't like it because they stink. But I don't know what it were, probably slugs and snails. They just had a lovely munching time and completely ate the whole plant. Oh, I'm sweating now, I've been in there. On my neck. Right, one thing I need to do is go and sort out the giant pumpkin plant. This is the best pumpkin plant I've ever grown. We'll see if we get any pumpkins off of it, but I've never had such a healthy, large plant, even down at the allotment, because I think because it's sheltered from the wind, and because it's been hot, we haven't seemed to get the mildew yet. Normally by this time we're getting that powdery mildew, and it tends to blow across. It used to blow across the allotment, people's allotments from the top down the allotments. You could see it slowly coming down to my allotment, and my allotment were a bit exposed as well. It tended to be very windy, so I'm really pleased with this. It's giant. Same with the sunflowers. I'll show you the sunflowers again. I showed you them the other day, but I've never grown sunflowers so tall. This is a first for me to get sunflowers this tall, so I'll show you them as well. That's where they start, and up through the sweet peas, and up and up and up and to the top, And these ones across here are even taller. Look at that one up there, size of them. And this one on the end, it's not quite as tall as the others, but the stem, if I get down into the sun's not shining, the stem is huge, it's really thick. So I'm really happy. Over there I've got another black sunflower come out. I like them black ones. Right, let's show you this pumpkin. I've got to climb round there though. Alright, I think I can put my foot there. And we will see. Yeah, if we don't go and break anything off. My foot can go there. Right, let's find something to hang on to. Hang on to this tunnel. I'm going to get down there without treading on it. I can't get my other leg. My other leg is stuck. Hold on. I don't want to break any of it. That's the trouble. Right. I spotted this morning. Let's have a look. I know there's a pumpkin somewhere down here. There it is. That one died off, but we've got one pumpkin. Right. The problem is, it goes all the way to the end, and then it's going up the fence behind the back of the grapes, so you can't see it. So let me climb down there and show you where it's going. Right, we're at the end, and there's another one, so I've hope that's tuck, and it comes up here, up the fence. Oops. Up to there. That's as tall as this 6-foot fence. And there is a pumpkin starting on the, I've seen it somewhere. Where have I seen it? There, on the end. You can't see because of the sun. But that will, if that forms, that will fetch it down. But I don't want it to go over the top onto the roof. So I'm going to have to send it backwards, back down, because there's no lash. When we used to have the tunnel here before, we used to leave a gap behind the back of the tunnel and the fence. Oops. But this time when I've put it here, I've put it right up to the fence, and I don't think there's room for it to go down the back of there. I can't see. Well, I don't know. It might be able to go down the back of there and come out the other end. Another one. So, oops, look at that. There's one down there as well. Right, I've got to do something with this. Let me think about it and get back to you. You see, it had attached itself to this plant. So now I've unattached it. So it was attached by these. I'm going to see if I can lay it down and make it come back. Let's make it turn and come back. Right, I've got to put the phone down. Can't do this with the phone in my hand. So you get the idea. I've made it turn and it's going to go back down that way.